They let me have technology. I don't know what to tell you. This first winter storm of the season for inland New England and the mid-Atlantic does continue today with heavy snow and impactful icing. Snow showers are forecast across the northern Great Plains, the Great Lakes, and the Basin and the Rockies over the next couple days with an active winter-like pattern, and chilly temperatures to continue across much of the eastern and central U.S. Speaking of temperatures, we've got 30s for much of New England, 40s as you get down the mid-Atlantic, 50s by the time you hit the Carolinas, 60s along the coast, 73 for the Florida-Georgia line, 81 for the Peanuts, and 85 at the tip. Midwesty poos. You're really cold up in the Great Lakes area with lots of 20-degree temperatures, 30s maybe. Gets a little warmer as you get into the Tennessee Valley in the 40s, and 50s near the Gulf. Plainsy poos. We've got same story, 30s up top, even some 20s. As you get into the middle of the country proper, it's 40s and 50s. And even Texas is only in the 50s all the way down at the tip. Mountain states, we're seeing same story. It's really cold up in the higher elevations with daytime temperatures in the 30s. 40s if you get into some lower areas, but anywhere in the mountains itself is lucky to have 40s maybe. 47, 50 for Arizona, New Mexico, 71 to 64 down by the border. Pacific coastlies, we've got lots of 40s and 50s for Washington and Oregon, 60s for NorCal, and 50s to 60s for SoCal. Current conditions at McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea in Antarctica, 14 degrees Fahrenheit, winds coming in from the east-southeast at about 20 with gusts up to 25, giving you a real feel of negative 8 degrees at the bottom of the world. Multiple waves of surface low pressure will produce rain and mountain snow over much of the Gulf Coast through this weekend. Amplifying upper trough will also generate strong and gusty winds across the southern tier of the last frontier. Alaska, you are getting peed on. Temperatures are going to be pretty cold, especially in the interior of the Yukon Flats. Well below average, so keep an eye on that. Let's look at your daytime highs for today. Single-digit temperatures along the Arctic Circle and the northern half of the state. Southern half of the state, a little bit warmer in the teens, and by the time you get down to the lowest, most southern parts of Alaska, you're in the 30s and 40s. 41 for the Aleutians to 48, and 46 to 41 near Anchorage, and then 42 for the Panhandle. Hawaii still got some high surf advisories in effect for most of the islands. However, stable and dry conditions with southeasterly and background winds are going to continue for the first half of the week with daytime sea breezes, nighttime land breezes each day, and showers could increase by like Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on that. High temperatures today for the island chain, mostly in the high 70s to the low 80s. You might get into the mid 80s for some areas, but by and large, mostly in the high 70s. We can share the women, we can share the wine, and we can share what we got of yours because we done shared all of mine. I shared all of mine. Give me your women. Okay, bye!